So guys, the knife that we're going to talk about this day is TS377 from Twosun, of course. This is the Twosun TS377, and it's as you can see in the description of the video, of course, and then even the name of the video, whatever. But yeah, you came to see this knife, and this knife is what you're gonna see in this video. Let's see it. Okay, what do we what makes the interesting this knife? The form of the blade is very interesting. I would never use this knife for batoning or something like this, because this is very thin and very fragile looking point of the blade. But for everyday tasks it seems nice. So the handle is relatively comfortable, not the most uncomfortable one. No, it's not uncomfortable at all. There are much more uncomfortable knives. Of course, when we compare it to Paramilitary 3, this is more comfortable, definitely, but it doesn't matter that much. Let's compare it to the Paramilitary 2. I said 3. It's 2. With the size-wise. Size-wise, it's bigger. This knife is bigger than the Paramilitary. It's a little bit bigger. It's pretty comfortable to open and close. So the liner lock is working well, or it looks a little bit thin. Overall, the knife has very huge and heavy titanium liners, and they are not skeletonized, which I don't completely approve. It has very nice carbon inserts, which looks very nice. When you open this knife in front of anybody, probably nobody will be like without any reaction. They will either like it or probably not like it at all, but most of the time it will get a reaction because it's a pretty interesting knife. The problem here is, for me at least, it's not a flipper. I like flippers, and this is not a flipper. I cannot flip it. Of course, it's a front flipper, and usually if you are very strong and very determined, you can open it like this as a flipper. It's not very easy, and probably it will not happen when you want to just use the knife. Usually you can just use it as a front flipper by front flipping it either with your index finger or your thumb. You can flip it with your thumb easily. Now, yeah, this is just a front flipper, so it's not ideal fidgety knife so to play with, but it happens. I today played with it a little bit, like an hour and a half probably, while I was watching a movie, and it was pretty cool. Other than that, it will be pretty easy to sharpen, because this is very, straight. This is straight. You can sharpen this, and then you can sharpen this. It will be easy. If you're using a fixed sharpener, probably not as easy, because usually in the fixed sharpeners you need a flat portion of the blade where to grab the knife, and this doesn't have too much of it. It has just here, so it will not be the best. Also, the handle. Overall, the balance of the knives goes to the handle mostly, but it's not that bad. I've seen worse. But overall, this knife, if you buy it, it will be for the looks, because it's kind of unique look. This kind of a angular blade. This will be for what you buy this knife for, not for practicality or any other things. When you close it, let's see how it looks. It looks pretty awesome also when closed. Also kind of unique. It looks almost like a jewel again, like one other knife that I did, reviewed from 6 Leaf. But yeah, I have a couple of these knives. I think I have three now. Hopefully I will not have more, but I have 3. I will have to sell 2 of them, because it's a cool knife, but I don't need more than one. One is enough. Very cool knife. I like to to get it out of the box and just play with it a little bit. It's very thick for a Twosun knife, and when you put it inside the box of Twosun, because Twosun knives have their own boxes that are kind of the same always, it kind of bulges the box a little bit, but it's just nothing to worry about. The pocket clip looks relatively fine, not the best, not the worst. Of course, it's not very deep. You will have this portion sticking out, which probably can make it easy to take out from here, so it's cool. Yeah, it's a nice knife. If you like the design. If you don't like the design, it's not nice. But if you like the design, it's an amazing knife. You should have it. Bye for now.